mean, there's the one fun thing about playing a character who's insane is he's unpredictable. And if he's unpredictable, he's never boring. And I remember when I went in to do, I had done one role, because I said, oh, I want to be on Batman so bad.
Yeah.
And they gave me a part on Art of Ice, where Michael Ansara played Mr. Freeze. And it was the first episode of Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
And I was really happy to be on the show. Kind of upset I wasn't Mr. Freeze on it, but yeah, that's the old actor ego kicking in. But if you see that episode, it was so well written. It won an Emmy for the best writing. Paul Dini wrote it. And I was playing this really insincere guy that has a public face and a private side. And I'm the one that pushes him into the solution. Bruce Wayne, nice to see you. It was a really good homage to one of my idols, Phil Hartman. But, and I got in there and I just let my fanboy flag fly. I was like, are you doing Dr. Hugo Strange? Are you going to do Clayface?
Because you know comic books.
I know these characters. And I wanted to know if they're going to go beyond the mythology that was used in the TV series or any of the movies. To tell you the truth, 6 weeks later they said, they want to know if you want to audition for Joker. They didn't just give me that.
Oh, really?
And I thought, ooh, that's a little high profile that I'm sure to disappoint. I mean, I know how I think he would sound, but everybody has an idea of how the Joker would sound. I would rather be Clayface or Two-Face or anybody that they've never heard before.
Oh, man.
So I went in and it was a drawing not unlike that one.
Yeah.
And I looked at it and I thought, these old teeth. He's old teeth. He's old teeth. And I wanted to get a little Blue Meanie in him.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Yellow Submarine? I wanted him to feel like he was teetering on the edge of losing at any moment. Like it was a really an effort for him to maintain some sort of sanity because he's so unpredictable. And later I asked Andrea Romano, who directs all the episodes, I said, what was it about my audition that got me the part? And she said, oh, undoubtedly it was your laugh. And I had been doing Amadeus on the road we did about 6 months on the road, and then I did another 3 months on Broadway. And one of the characteristics of Mozart is that he writes this just celestial music, but he has an abrasive, shocking laugh, like the bray of a donkey. And when you're doing it a week, at least for me, I always try and find a way to keep it fresh, so you don't get into like a mechanical performance. You want to try new things and make it different each time you do it. And obviously you can't change the lines, so I would change the laugh. As long as the laugh was a shock to the Viennese court, that's all that was required. Sometimes the stage manager would say, hey, watch, you're getting a little Jerry Lewis in there. I am not, I'm just doing good like I do. But no, so I had an arsenal of laughs, and what happened was they had cast another actor, so they had finished footage, and so instead of doing the line clean, I had to do with the beeps, beep, beep, and then come in on the imaginary fourth beat and ADR.
Yeah.
There's more of a technical session.
Because you have to match that other person's lip
it's
flaps
easier
and beeps and stuff.
than live action, because lip flaps are sometimes a little bit liberal in terms of being so specific, but you know how your confidence changes. Because when I'm driving out of the parking lot
After the session.
that's the best Joker ever. They don't hire me, they're crazy. And about 3 weeks later, my agent calls and says, you got it. And I said, what? And they said, they want you for the Joker. And I'm like, oh no! Oh, I can't do it. I said, number one, I don't even remember what I did. And number two, I'm sure the major majority of fans are going to say it's awful because, and my friend Phil Keller, who's an actor, calls and says, boy, that's pretty brave of you. I said, what? He goes, well, I wouldn't want to follow Jack Nicholson in anything. I didn't think
Well, you
horrible, thanks a lot, buddy, for
You did
another
fantastic.
actor to throw, terrible insecurity into the mix. So, I mean, I went 180 degrees from being really cocky and thinking that's the best Joker. They've got to hire me to sheepishly driving in and thinking, oh no, I'm going to be terrible.
The Joker was great, though. Your Joker is, again, the gold standard.
As you
Love it.
know, they have reference tapes.
Yes, they can play what you did.
And I said, and they said, oh, we'll play it for you. I went, oh. And they put on the tape, and I went, oh, okay, that's okay, okay.
So, I don't know, but if could we trouble you for a line or two of the Joker?
Oh.
It doesn't have to be anything, just one or two lines.
I just want to do lines because, I
Yeah, but
something went up on YouTube, and I got a very frosty letter from Warner Brothers reminding me that A, I no longer play the character, and B, we're going to see you 6 ways from Sunday. It's basically a really nicely worded cease and desist letter, and it was mostly because I did a whole scene,
come on, but we had fun when you did it. It was great, but
I remember it. It was a eulogy where Joker believes that
he believed Batman was dead.
that
Some
dead
bug was the one that killed
and
him.
they bring this guy to him that he Sid the Squid, they call him. And it was Matt Frewer played him. He was this little nebbishy guy. And Joker, without Batman, was just lost. As he says, without Batman, crime has no punchline. Which, again, is a wonderful character attribute of him, that the only reason he does what he does is because he loves the game with Batman. There's a certain rhythm to these things. I do my time, I trade. He shows up, we go round and round, and start all over again.
There he is.